guys, welcome back to the video. This is my first Atlantis Kitchen cooking video. First of all, with braces on, and second of all, since we got back from our trip, which was a couple months ago. It's been a hot minute since we filmed a video, like a good 6 months, but we're back and we're ready to do another video. The last state that we were in was Texas, so I thought that it would be fitting to do Texas state food, which is chili. Authentic Texas chili. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the recipe said to cook it in like a Dutch oven, so that's exactly what we're doing today. Toast the dried chilies until fragrant. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is remove the seed from the inside of the dried chilies. Anyway, we need to toast them. They're getting toasty. Okay, we need to... They're definitely fragrant. We have to take a short intermission because the chilies are very strong. So now we have to add in 2 cups of beef stock to our toasted chilies. And they said to let that simmer for 5 minutes. Now we need to add 2 tablespoons of this sauce. Okay, I added that in. Now we've got to mix that together. Okay, now we have to blend this together. It's now blended. This is what it's looking like. We're gonna pour it into this jug now to set aside. So it says to heat some oil in a large, putting some oil in this pan. And now it says to cook half of the beef chuck until brown. So I'm just looking at the recipe and it's telling me to cut up my beef chuck into 1/2 inch pieces. And we're gonna cook half of it first. Guys, I don't know if my family's gonna be able to handle the spice because just smelling the chili while it was cooking, it was like making us all cough. And it was really strong, and as you know, my mum is not great with spice, so who knows if she'll be able to handle it, how well she'll be able to take the spice. Hopefully it's not too spicy and it's like quite enjoyable, you know? Okay, while that's cooking, we're gonna cut up the other half of the beef. Okay, now that that's a little bit cooked, we're gonna add in the second half of the beef. Okay, the beef is now brown, and now we have to cut up the onion. Okay, the jalapeno and the onion is now diced up, ready to cook. Adding the beef back to the pot, sauce. Okay, and then we need to make 1 cup of strong coffee. So I'm gonna heat up our coffee machine. And then we also need to have 3 cups of beef stock. Okay, so we just added in the beef stock and now I'm getting the coffee. We also need to add in 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. We also need to add in cocoa powder and brown sugar. Are we making sweet or chili? 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay, time to add in the coffee. This is so weird. What am I making right now? 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, some cayenne pepper. I'm gonna be really honest right now. This is not looking too appetizing, like at all. Like we just added coffee, brown sugar, and cocoa powder in with beef and chilies. Like, I'm sorry, on what planet would that actually taste good? Could be pleasantly surprised or pleasantly not surprised. Now it says that we need to let this simmer for 2.5 hours, stirring occasionally with the lid on and slightly cracked like this. So I'm gonna leave this to simmer for 2.5 hours and then we'll get back when it's time to try. Our chili has been simmering for about 2 hours now. We've got about 30 minutes left. I'm gonna start making guacamole as like a good topping for our chili. We do know that it's best done with cornbread, but we don't have any cornmeal in New Zealand, anything like that. So we decided that corn chips was the next best thing. So yeah, I'm really scared that this is gonna be like way too spicy because I smelt it and it smells very, very spicy. So who knows how this is gonna go, but we shall see. But I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to this guac. Give that a nice mix. Alright guys, the chili is ready after letting it simmer for 2.5 hours. It looks very good. So
yeah, it smells good.
It smells amazing. Okay.
Smells strong.
Very strong. My eyeballs, when I walked past you cooking this with that chili.
Yep. So this is authentic Texas chili. Basically we have some onions, jalapenos, chilies, coffee, brown sugar, cocoa powder.
What?
Did you say, wait, did you say coffee?
Yep.
Like espresso coffee?
Yep.
Coffee?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel
and
about
it's not,
that.
Yeah. No.
And
wait, really?
wait, cocoa powder, is it chocolatey?
No, it's chili.
Dandy's
What?
not a coffee fan, but it should be interesting.
He's like coffee and chili.
So
Yeah.
you're meant to top it with guacamole, onions, coriander, cheese, and then put like it all on a chip. So put some guacamole on top.
Some guac.
Guacamole.
I'm going cheese first.
Yeah, I'm going cheese first so it melts in. Not too much cheese because I don't want to overpower it.
I like the raw onion thing
Oh,
that
yeah, raw
Americans
onion.
do. We never do this here.
More onion.
It's so good.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit of
A
cheese.
little bit of
Wait, is it supposed to be
Fresh
in separate areas?
cilantro. Is
Oh,
that
chuck
parsley
it
or
all on.
cilantro?
This is coriander. We call it coriander. I feel like you guys call it cilantro.
Just chuck it all on. It mixes in your stomach.
Okay, not gonna lie, it's looking good. It's looking fresh. I don't want to choke and die. That's the only thing. It's my only thing. But coffee, big fan of coffee.
So you get a chip and a little bit of everything. Is that what you do?
Okay, and
Yeah.
you top the chip.
Wow, chip and a little bit of everything. Quite
Coffee
ready.
and cocoa
All right.
and chili.
Oh, this is gonna be.
If I
Very
choke and
interesting.
die,
But wait,
cut it
so
out.
chili, whenever I think of chili, is like almost looks closer to like sloppy joes. You know, it's like mince and like, well, not mince, like ground beef
oh, you guys say
Yeah.
ground beef. We
and
say
beans and stuff. There's like this is
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think this is Texas.
It's almost stewy.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Stewy.
ready,
Okay.
set, go.
Go. Up.
Whoa, that got me in the back of the
Oh.
throat.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, it does have a kick.
That's got a kick.
Whoa. It's got a lot of flavor though.
Oh man, okay, I'm going into without the chip.
It actually tastes really good though.
But I'm
That is no, it's super flavorful.
It does. It has a lot of flavor.
So much flavor. How you going? You alright?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
is
actually
spicy.
really spicy.
Put some raw onion on it.
No, not onion.
Trying to get a whole chip.
It's so flavorful.
Wow, man. I don't taste coffee or cocoa, but it's almost like it's such a unique flavor.
Given like such a depth.
Oh man, the
Oh
beef.
man, that's got a kick.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's got a kick.
I need water, guys.
You need some water. Okay.
Water doesn't help.
It's so yum though. Why can't I stop eating it? And I'm struggling with the spice.
Oh yum.
We all know what I'm like with spice, guys. It is good though, eh?
Oh wow.
I have never ever tasted a chili like this in my life.
That guacamole, I think it's perfection because it's a little bit, it kind of cuts through it.
It does. Even the
it cools
raw
it down.
onions. I love the raw onion thing that America does. It's so good. So much flavor.
Oh
It's
man.
actually way better than I expected.
It is. It's so I can't stop.
The guacamole goes really well with it. Like it cuts through the spice a little bit, but
Yeah, it
like
does.
adds flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Do you know what? Just
It's because we never made it to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, true.
True.
I bet you they would have served it there.
Yeah.
It was on the list.
Texas Roadhouse was everywhere, right?
I think
It
so.
was.
But we wanted to try it in Texas.
Oh man.
I feel like, oh my gosh, do you know what the difference is? If you just pick up a spoonful of the chili and eat that, it's, you know, you really need those things to cut through it. It's quite spicy.
If you just eat the meat alone, it's pretty good.
Alright guys, who's ready for some Texas fun facts?
Me.
Let's go.
So the Texas state animal has actually been quite a few different animals, but it's the most recent one is the longhorn.
Wait, did they change it? Or
Obviously, well, in like 1927 it was the armadillo,
no? Oh.
and then in up till 1995 it was the free-tailed bat. So there's been a few different animals. The population is almost 31 million.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Pardon?
that's insane.
6 times New Zealand.
Yeah,
I did not know it was that popular.
if Texas was its own country, it would be the 40th largest in land area in the world.
Wow.
And Texas is second only to Alaska's landmass in America.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
There are also, this is crazy, there are 3 power grids in the US, one for the states east of the Rocky Mountains, but one for the states between the Pacific and the Rocky Mountains, and then one just for Texas. The Texas power grid was established during World War II to make sure all the Texas factories producing critical war supplies were self-sustainable.
Ah, okay.
And so obviously they still use it to this day.
Yeah.
And also, another really cool fact is that Dr. Pepper is the oldest major soft drink in America, originally made in Morrison's Old Corner drugstore in Waco, Texas.
Oh, we went in Waco.
Went to Waco?
What?
Who's ready to rate it?
Me.
Me.
Have you guys got your numbers?
I do.
I have.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. 8.5. 8.3.
8.6.
9.1.
Oh, wow. For the person who doesn't like the spice the most.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
It's got coffee in it.
8.3. So was it the spice?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, fair enough. And also raw onions and stuff, eh? Not exactly.
Onions.
So what were you actually
And
rating it on?
anything green?
The taste.
Oh, you did like the taste.
The meat.
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
was incredible.
It was incredible.
And the meat, yeah, was just so ridiculously tender.
So talk us through it, Atlanta.
So I really liked it. The flavor was definitely there. Like, at first you're like, oh my gosh, this is spicy. And sometimes with spicy food, all you can taste is the spice.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what even is this flavor? I'm just like, my mouth is burning.
Yeah.
But with this, you could actually taste exactly what the flavor was meant to be, but still get that,
Kick.
like, still get the
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah,
But you still
agree.
not knew exactly what the flavor was.
Yeah.
definitely.
And the beef is really tender and
Yeah.
like really nice.
Yeah.
And it goes really good with the chips. It's like nachos. Like Texas
Totally.
nachos.
Yeah.
So I like spice, and for me, this was probably the perfect amount of spice
Yeah.
for me. I absolutely loved it. If I could literally choose my ideal spice level, that would have been it.
I was shocked when I heard there was coffee and cocoa in this. I also could smell the cooking as it was happening, and it was literally making me choke just walking past. So I was like petrified.
You got pepper sprayed.
I was going to choke and die on the spot. But surprisingly, it actually is so tasty.
It is.
Like, I think it really caught me off guard.
Really deep flavor.
This was episode 26 out of 50.
Wow.
We're over the halfway line.
Okay, I don't know why, but I already felt like we'd gone past 26 for some reason.
I
Like,
think
I
we-
thought this was like the 29.
Feels
I know,
like I feel like we've done about 100.
I know.
I
I do. I really do. If you guys didn't know, I've started my own channel, Atlantis Kitchen. We'll link it down in the description, and you guys can go check it out. I'll be making food-related content and food vlogs. We'll keep the state foods on this channel, but we'll have like everything else on that channel.
And also, if you want to check out our vlogs from when we did actually go to Texas and tried out different foods, saw bull riding, and just experienced the whole culture for the first time, all the links to those videos will be down in the description as well.
Yes, that was very fun. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up and comment down below any other state foods I should try and make next, and what state you want me to do, and what the state food from that state is. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.